Namaste and greetings. My name is Carmen Santosha from the website Healing the Planet from Within, and you're on my YouTube channel Healing the Planet from Within. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. That would be fantastic. Thank you so much. I help women get unstuck from toxic patterns. So in this video, I wanted to talk about 3 ways that, my followers can actually put in place in their everyday life to help them get unstuck from toxic patterns. And in order to discuss this topic, we really need to dive into the logistics of it and set a really solid foundation. Okay, so first of all, our world is made of energy, yeah? So your physical body is made of energy, our world is made of energy, the chair you're sitting on is made of energy. So what makes this energy? Well, the energy we create in this reality is made by our thoughts, our feelings and emotions, our intentions, and our attitudes. Now, you might have noticed that I didn't mention core beliefs on this sheet. But this is what's creating your reality. So whatever thoughts, emotions, feelings, intentions, and attitudes that you have going on in everyday life is actually creating your reality, is creating your stuckness. So the key then would be to work on each one of these, right? Okay, so another thing to consider is that our beliefs create thoughts and emotions, right? So for instance, in your childhood, if you were given the belief, a core belief of I'm not good enough, all your thoughts and emotions would be, resonant of this belief of I'm not good enough. So let's say you want to start an online business, but you got this core belief, I'm not good enough. You can change some emotions, for instance, in alignment with your goal, but you might still have thoughts, and those thoughts would be, I can't do it. You're feeling helpless, you're feeling despair, it's not possible, all these types of things. So you can release some of the emotions, but you really have to consider also the thought patterns behind it. And of course you have to change the core beliefs. Like, this is one of the key things, right? Because if the core beliefs still exist, then you still have these resonating this particular energy vibration. Okay, so the key then to getting unstuck from toxic patterns is alignment. Aligning your thoughts, emotions, intentions, and attitudes towards your goal, right? And this includes, of course, your core beliefs. The core beliefs are creating your thoughts and emotions. So how do you do this alignment? Well, okay, let's see, for instance, there's one more thing I do want to mention before we continue with the strategies, and this is about the trapped emotions. Now, we need to consider the trapped emotions. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. And so when, this healing modality became, when I became aware of this healing modality, I started recognizing its alignment with, say, Qigong, ancient energy healing practices, where they do believe that you can get trapped and stuck energies in your body, and this causes illness and disease. So we can look at them in the form of emotions. Now, energy is created by emotions and feelings, right? You can relate to this. I'm sure that when you're feeling depressed, you're feeling helpless, you're feeling frustrated, you feel lower energy, right? It feels heavy, your life feels heavy. When you're feeling joyful and fascination and peace and serenity and love and all those uplifting energies, you naturally feel more energy, more energetic, you feel happier, satisfied, you feel more motivated. There's a key. You get this one here, right? If you're feeling stuck, you're feeling low, negative emotions and feelings, right? If you're feeling unstuck and you're feeling motivated, you're moving towards life, it means you're in a higher vibration. That means it's the more pleasant emotions and feelings that you're in. Now, there's a book by Barbara Fredrickson. It's called Positivity. And this is where I get my inspiration from, is in positive psychology. Is that when you activate positivity on a higher level, on a higher ratio level than negativity, then you have more motivation, naturally more inspiration, your mind's more wide open, you have more self-confidence things, so you can actually on purpose activate positivity. This is what I call it, activate positivity. So instead of feeling frustrated and down, you can look for ways to feel fascinated and inspired in life. You can feel love, you know, you can look at the beautiful flowers and really appreciate the world around you. We're looking at gratitude, right? And this raises your vibration. And what this does is sends a rippling effect through all your energy vibrations. And the more you do it, if you do this higher positivity ratio every single day for 21, 30 days, and you're working towards a goal, let's say online business, well, what's this going to do to your online business? It's going to get you unstuck, right? It's science, actually. Positive psychology is in science. Kind of pseudoscience. Looking at it, but it works. I've actually tried it myself. So then we're also looking at trapped emotions. Now, this is a completely different topic than just the emotions you're feeling every day. Well, in my mind it is anyways, because I'm psychic, I'm a medium, and so I actually look at someone's personal template and I can see where their trapped emotions are when I tune into your energies. So the trapped emotions are an energy feeling, right? And let's say now trapped emotions can be passed down to you through your family generations. You can carry them in from past lifetimes. You can pick them up from visiting a friend. You have these trapped emotions. So the trapped emotions can be sitting in your physical body. And let's say you have hopelessness. Say it might be trapped in one of your physical organs, for instance, and it was put there because you don't have time to process it, or you don't know how to process it. And okay, so let's say your grandfather was in a war, or your great-great-grandfather was in a war, and he experienced a lot of horror, trauma, this kind of thing. He couldn't process it that lifetime because he had to work on survival. So then when he passes away, it carries on through the generations, and you might still be carrying it. Now, if you are carrying this, I've linked it to this term intergenerational trauma. And if you're carrying these family lineage patterns, you're kind of stuck in this trauma pattern. And what happens then, it actually resonates this energy vibration of trauma in your life, and you get stuck in these toxic patterns, right? Fascinating, isn't it? And then what happens? If you can identify where these trapped emotions are and release them, you no longer have to be in those toxic patterns because they don't exist in your personal template anymore, okay? This is fascinating for me to witness when I work with a client. Psychically, I can see their trapped emotions, their sabotaging patterns, what's there. I can identify if it's from this lifetime, past lifetime, or family generation. And then we release these. And what this does, it sets up a brand new personal template for someone. Now, this is an interesting little secret I do in my life, because I do this for myself as well. Anytime I feel stuck in any area of my life, I go and search for, where am I stuck? What is it? Is it in my thoughts and my emotions, my core beliefs, my intentions, my attitudes? And I'll find it. I'll go and look for it and go and follow it through to the origins of it and transform that energy vibration. And then there's a ripple effect throughout my entire life, and I get these new ideas popping into my mind. I've had the same with my clients, actually. Most of my sessions actually really shift someone's mindset and their whole reality. And in fact, I work with women from around the world who are energy healers themselves, but they feel stuck in some areas of their life, so they come to me. And once I've worked with them, it usually takes, oh goodness me, between 3, 5, 6 sessions. I think the most I've done is 6 sessions with someone, and they have these life-changing moments where they get like different ideas in their business. They're fully aligned, their thoughts are changing, their energies are changing, and then they're on a roll with things. It's just fascinating to witness because I get to see them transform, on social media. Okay, so, and then of course we need to consider the hidden core beliefs. Now I'm going to show you these 3 ways that you can tackle all of these, which is super fun. Okay, so the hidden core beliefs is it's one of those, under the surface kind of things, like the trapped emotions, and they're quite hard to find. If you don't know what you're doing, there's a certain process you use to do it. So let's get to these 3 techniques. I want to share them with you. Seriously, this is really awesome. Okay, now this is fun. This is one of my favorites, meditation. What? It's like, what? Meditation? How does that work? Okay, in our Western world, I have to say this, in our Western world, meditation is considered to be a stress reliever. but no one talks about the secret ability that meditation actually gives you. When you're meditating, your mind goes quiet and eventually it goes blank. And in that space of blankness, you get insights and ideas directly from the God source. Let me say that again. You get insights and ideas directly from the God source. This is unlimited potential, right? This is the energy vibration, universal energies that create our entire universe, universes, world, everything. And you can get information directly from that in meditation. Now, no one can describe this. I don't know how to describe this, but it's like a fine tuning. So the more you meditate, it fine tunes you to this energy. So even at some point in time, you're walking down the street and you get this feeling from this universal energy. I don't know how to describe it. What did they say? The 𝙒𝙬𝙨, I think, is the best way for me to understand how to describe it. But this meditation is the key. And slowly, meditation will give you insights, ideas, thoughts, transformations. Like you'll start to transform the way you live your life. It's just try and get into a regular meditation practice. Okay, just quickly, the best and easiest way to meditate is this 𝙒𝙭𝙭𝙮 mudra, right? This one, palms up, these two fingers touching here. And if you can sit in cross legs, that's great. But this is really, really important. You're getting this. Ideally, you should have your left ankle or your left heel tucked into your perineum because that balances the thought processes as well. But this, 10 minutes of this, you're in meditation. You don't have to do anything. It's not a trial thing. These are meridians connecting that gives you peace of mind. So, little technique. Try it. That's the best way to do it. Okay, another way to actually, that was my first one, okay? The second one I've got, ways to, get unstuck from toxic patterns, is brainstorming and a brain dump. Combine these two techniques. Brain dump is when you're writing down all your thoughts on paper for a period of 5 to 10 minutes. All the thoughts that pop into your mind. With this technique, you know the negative thought patterns that you're having. And if you can look at them like from a bird's eye perspective, not personally, and you can just look and say, okay, these are the negative thought patterns that I have in my life, then you can brainstorm around them. Where did they come from? Why do I have them there? What are the benefits of having these negative thinking patterns, and then start to change them, because the more you become aware of these patterns, the more you can consciously change them in the present moment. So this is like increasing your awareness of the negative thought patterns you have, and naturally you start to change, like, whoops, I'm thinking that again, and you start going through. But the key technique here is this questioning process. You start to question, where did it come from? Like, why do I have this negative thought? Where did it come from? So why is it there? And you just go, okay, you actually ask yourself this question, why is this thought there? And then it will give an answer, like, where did it come from? Oh, I got that from mom, right? Or, I got that from, I saw that, TV show or social media, and I'm starting to pick up thought patterns from that. And they're based in fear. It's like, okay, well, how does that make me feel on my body? Well, these fear-based thought patterns make me feel awful in my body, like I'm feeling angry and fearful every single day. And we know that these lower vibrations actually really drag you down, and they can cause illness and disease, but also just take away your really life satisfaction and enjoyment. And the idea is to increase life satisfaction and enjoyment. Of course, I'm sure this is what you want because you're watching my video on how to get unstuck, right? So this is it. So questioning the process and questioning gives you more insights and ideas about this pattern, so you don't feel like it's personal anymore. The thought patterns, they're not you. They don't make you who you are, and they're not truth. Like, they're just from social constructs. More fascinating is that thoughts are never truth, right? So therefore, and they don't make you who you are. Thoughts are just thoughts. You are a divine, conscious, multi-dimensional being. You're not the thought pattern. They're just like patterns in your life that you can change, any single pattern. Okay, so the third technique that I wanted to share with you is energy healing. Now, the trick with doing energy healing is you need an experienced practitioner. Now, experienced meaning that they have, psychic and mediumship abilities, because this is really, really important in order to identify the pattern that you're carrying. You really need to have someone that can look into this, that can see it itself, like not just take a wild guess. and someone that is in a higher vibration, because the meditates in a higher vibration is so important, because if someone's working in your energies and they're carrying lower energy vibrations into the session, that automatically means that you can, I mean, your energies are wide open in an energy healing session, aren't they? So you can get, you know, accumulate negative energies, right? And of course, you know, an energy healer who's experienced will actually do their own energy clearing as well, so that every single session they're cleared and the process is there. So energy healing, I'm an energy healer. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, but I've been also a Reiki master for over 20 years. I'm psychic and a medium. And so I work in many different areas, and when clients come to me, they set an intentions for healing. So whatever intention is, the whole healing session is aligned to your needs. And to me, this is super exciting, because it's up to the client what's going to be happening. And then I talk to your spirit guides, I talk to my spirit guides, and I talk to the higher God source archangels, and we work and find, you know, what's actually there. And it's been fascinating. I've had so much fun, the different types of things that we found up family lineage, intergenerational trauma that has happened in past lives. One time I went into a past life that was pre-Earth. That was wild, just mind-blowing. It's like, what? You picked this up before you were incarnated on Earth? Okay, you know. Nothing surprising anymore. So those are 3 different ways that you can work and, you know, that you can use to start getting unstuck from these toxic patterns. We're looking at, you know, meditation. Start doing that regularly, because it works. It does turn on the secret ability that no one talks about, but it's worthwhile. It's just amazing. And the second one is to brainstorm, brain dump everything around these toxic patterns, so you gain a better understanding. Just doing that technique itself is eye-opening enough for you to look at them and go, okay, I don't want this pattern in my life, and start to change it. And of course, the third one is energy healing. Now, I am an experienced professional energy healer, and I would be super excited to work with you personally. I'm always fascinated by how my clients come to me. Some of them come to me directly on the website. They just suddenly book in a session. I was like, oh, wow, cool, new client. Some people come to me to learn the mysteries of a modern mystic, and this is where I teach you how to be an intuitive energy healer on many different levels, and I fine-tune this program to suit your needs. And another one is my business online success strategies program for energy healers. So sometimes people just really feel stuck in their energy healing, and I put it together. We have, you know, marketing strategies, attraction marketing strategies in that, as well as the energy healing for you to be aligned fully with your business. But we also do some brainstorming. It really depends on you and what your needs are, because we really dive into it, you know, in order to launch you forward in your dreams and goals and what you desire for your life and your business. So this is me. My name is Carmen SantoshaJi from the website Healing the Planet from Within, and you're on my awesome YouTube channel that's slowly growing, and I'd really appreciate it if you just click subscribe down there, and yeah, definitely wander over to my website and have a squiz, have a look. Okay, namaste, have a great day. Yeah, hey, thanks for watching. If you could just push down there's that subscribe button, that'd be super awesome. And then go over here and push that like button. That's great. Thanks, guys. Thank you.